What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JB Sports, back again with another one. We got two young, undefeated fighters fighting for their first world title in the WBO at 135 pounds. In one corner, you have Abdullah Mason, who has a record of 19 wins, 17 KOs. He'll be taking on Sam Noakes, who has a record of 17 wins, 15 KOs. Now, the thing about this fight is, Abdullah Mason, this will be his best opponent of his young, promising career. And Sam Noakes, Abdullah Mason will be your best opponent of your young, promising career. You got two knockout artists. This is going to be a good fight. This is my second favorite fight on the card. Love Haney versus Norman Jr. But I think this is my second favorite fight on the card. I even like this fight a little bit better than the Benavidez versus Yard and even Bam versus Puma fight. No disrespect to them two fights. All four fights on the card could be main event fights. But this fight here, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to basically be the second fight on the undercard. You got Vito Malika. He fighting a guy from Africa. Never heard of that guy, but Vito, he's got a promising career. He had a little bit of a hiccup early in his career. He lost to a guy he probably had no business losing to. He ran it back with him and got the win, and he's pretty much been on a winning streak ever since then. So he's doing great. Hopefully after the fight today with the African guy, Vito will step up and maybe fight a top 10 guy in his division at 160 pounds. With all that being said, this is a dangerous fight for both guys. Abdullah Mason, he's been dropped a couple of times in a fight that happened, I think it was last year, maybe it was 2023, either late 2023 or early 2024. He got dropped by the Hispanic fighter twice. And this guy, Sam Noakes, got power in both hands. Very short, accurate punches. This guy is a seek and destroy type of fighter, but he don't come in there reckless. He kind of remind me of, what's that guy that Jerron Ennis fought to become unified champion at 147 pounds? The guy name escapes me. He was supposed to fight Virgil Ortiz Jr., but Virgil got sick. He was a WBA champion, and Boots made him quit, beat him down. He kind of reminds me of him, but I think he's a little bit more technical than even he is. I like Sam Noakes, man. This guy is a live dog in this fight. This is a dangerous fight for Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason must establish the jab. That's where he got the advantage at. He has the longer reach. I know he's a very aggressive fighter in his own right, but this fight here, he might have to fight a little bit more cautious. If he try to come in there and try to get this guy up out of here like he's talking about in the lead up to this fight, it could be a dangerous, dangerous situation for Abdullah Mason. You could be playing into this guy's hands. I think the key for you to win this fight is stay behind the jab, hit him with the 1-2, double up on the jab to the body, them stab jabs to the body, to try to slowly but surely cut his oxygen off. You know, you invest to the body early in the fight and to pay dividends later on in the fight. But I don't think Abdullah Mason is about that life as far as, you know, fighting on the outside, just boxing and just trying to box a guy's ears off. He's just a seek and destroy guy in his own right. So that's why I make this one of my favorite fights of the card, my second favorite fight of the card. And I do think that Sam Noakes has a very good chance to pull the upset. Because if he don't stay behind the jab and be cautious, I think Sam Noakes going to catch him with some shots and maybe hurt him. Now, Abdullah Mason can end up winning that fight like he did with the Hispanic fighter. He got caught in a firefight, but he ultimately, his skills prevailed and he was able to stop him. But this is a different animal. This guy is much better than the guy that dropped him twice. And if you get hurt by this guy, you might not get back up. So this is a very, very dangerous fight. This guy is a ferocious fighter. You know, he goes to the body well. He kind of reminds me of Triple G a little bit, really. Them little short, accurate punches. He don't throw them wild shots like some of them come forward aggressive fighters do, and they miss, and a boxer can make them miss all day long. You see it coming from a mile away. He don't do that. He closes distance very well, very good in the mid-range. He don't smother his punches. He's what you call a technical, aggressive boxer. A technical come-forward boxer with them short, accurate punches. So this is a dangerous fight for Abdullah Mason. He must box. Hopefully he's taking cues from Shakur Stevenson, his protege, his mentor. I guess Abdullah would be Shakur Stevenson's protege, his mentor, and fight a disciplined fight, man. Be in that mid-range, jab, use head movement, tuck your chin in, hit him with the 1-2 and control distance, man, and hit him with that jab and make him have to reset, because one thing about Noakes is he has to be set to get his punches out. But if you a guy that's coming forward and letting your hands go, he's also a guy that can punch with you. So I think that's the key, man. He's got to establish that jab, and the jab is the key to victory for Abdullah Mason. If he don't establish that jab or use that jab on a consistent basis and get caught in a firefight, it's a 50-50 fight. It's a fight he very well lose. I think he ultimately wins the fight. I think he fights somewhere in between aggressive like he usually do and being more of a technical, cautious fight. I think he'll find that happy medium, and I think he ends up stopping Sam Noakes somewhere around round 10 to become the WBO lightweight champion. First time, and it'll be a step to hopefully a whole lot of greater steps in him becoming a future pound-for-pound fighter. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Who you like in this particular matchup, Sam Noakes or Abdullah Mason? If you are predicting knockout, let me know the round in the comment section. Follow me on Facebook, Gerard Briscoe, because I'm out of here. I got to get up out of here, go to work. Follow me on TikTok at JB Sports New Media. Follow me on Twitch at Briscoe MA77071. Follow me on Instagram at JB Sports 9707. Follow me on my YouTube channels at JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend 9656, and at JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend 8000. And like, share, and subscribe to JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend. And I holla.